Back is back. Let's start right there with TCU. Great story, great moxie. People love their quarterback. Can they hang with Michigan?
Yeah, and Mariah's trivia is exactly spot on. I think conferences matter a lot this time of year when you're talking about getting to the end and the best teams. And my hypothesis with it is that I do not believe that the conference with Michigan and Ohio State is good enough to have two teams at that level. It'd be like if Teddy and I woke up and found ourselves in a rap battle. And we ended up going against people who had never listened to the radio before. We might win the rap battle, but it doesn't mean we're any good at rap. So we're not good at that. We just beat some people that were worse than us at something. I think there's a chance that both of those teams.
Are we going to do that on the show next week?
I think that should be coming. Yeah, I mean,
okay.
That's a sweep. They sweep still. I'm not sure if they do. We'll go ahead and fire it in there.
Save it for a special show.
Exactly. But
Perfect.
I think both of these teams, we're not getting any value with them for sure because their numbers look great. They had a great year, but there's a chance that they cannibalized each other within the conference and then lost to each other, to where it's a little like when you hear about teams having two quarterbacks. The old adage is you probably don't have any quarterbacks.
Right.
I think there's a chance, and at this level, you can't win with that formula. Back to TCU, you're exactly right. This team's full of a bunch of dogs. 9-3-1 against the spread. Have a bunch of transfer portal guys that were underappreciated where they were their previous years. They do nothing but outperform the market. They were a team that wasn't expected much preseason within their conference, but they've done nothing but win against a pretty good Big 12. So I think that this is a good spot with them. There's certainly some value. The other game we're talking about, Georgia-Ohio State, Ryan Day not good against ranked opponents as it relates to covering the number. So I think that Ohio State, again, my theory is that that conference with Ohio State and Michigan is overrated. They're not going to perform as well as the market believes, and I do believe Georgia has obviously been battle tested. I keep going back to the game with Georgia-Tennessee when Tennessee looked like they had no business in the game. Georgia really looked like they had been there and done that. I think Georgia takes care of business as well.
Yeah, and that Kirby Smart number there against the spread against ranked teams speaks to your point.